Lor'themar Theron is a 7 mana legendary minion that doubles the stats of all minions in your deck. Now, there's a lot of fun things you can do with this card, but what I'm doing with this card is playing Trenchstalker, a big warrior minion that when played attacks 3 enemies, including the enemy hero. So if we can double this thing's stats, it'll have 16 power, and if we manage to use Brann with Lor'themar Theron, this will have 32 power and just straight up kill most opponents. If we can't manage to simply kill the opponent, we can also play a big taunt with the Silver Fury Stalwart, a 6 mana 4/8 with taunt and rush that can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Now this isn't too impressive on its own, even with doubled stats, it's not like insane, but that's where Last Stand comes in. A 4 mana spell that draws a taunt minion and doubles its stats. So first we double it with Lor'themar Theron, and then we double it again with Last Stand, and it's a huge minion that should be a pain to deal with. Not sure why I would keep any of this.
I see you've brought guests.
I have a pretty decent hand. Lots of card draw, and I've got a From the Depths, which is nice.
It's all in your head. Not for my porch.
Fill in your hand already, huh? It's nice to take the draw when I can get it. And speaking of draws, the best draw on my deck now is Finley for sure. Because I have double Trenchstalker in hand, which is awful. Okay, a setup turn. I respect it. Hey, it's Finley. Yeah, I just take Finley, right? Because then I end up with the other 2 cards anyway. I'm very happy to bury the Trenchstalkers. Less so to bury this Weapons Expert. Maybe I just play Weapons Expert here, I don't know. I could go Bash, Weapons Expert, and Finley, actually. Maybe that's the play. And that does kill even through that.
Not for my porch.
Do I want to draw before or after? I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it's good to know a card that's on the bottom of my deck. Not a card I want to be on the bottom of my deck, but at least I know it's down there. So From the Depths gives me mostly some garbage, right?
Maybe.
I probably hold From the Depths, since I know everything on the bottom. And I'm gonna hold Last Stand too. Be a little bit greedy. I'm basically just looking at the 50-50 between which I draw first, Lor'themar Theron or the other Stalwart. Because if I draw Lor'themar Theron, I've got Brann as well, and it can be kind of nasty. Hate when that happens. Well, shit.
Might or magic. I'll withstand it all.
I don't think I have hand space issues, so there's no real reason to burn this Last Stand. Maybe it scares my opponent. Scared of taking 4 damage? Or maybe they just want to push 4 damage. Oh, that's a very fun draw. Ranker does let me draw a card off this crab. I tank 6, which I think is fine. Finally, Lor'themar Theron. So I probably want to get to turn 10 to play it with Brann. Although, I can pretty much guarantee a discount on a Trenchstalker. So I can play Brann Trenchstalker instead. Oh, you son of a gun. Kind of annoying. This just shuffles, right? It doesn't put it on bottom. I'm not actually sure if shuffle actually means shuffle, or if it just puts it in a random slot. Okay, it does mean shuffle because Trenchstalker should have been on the bottom. Which means I cannot guarantee a discount on a Trenchstalker now. I guess I'll just see what this can do. I do have 1 weapon left, or I guess I have 2 weapons left in the deck, but neither of them are in my hand. Let's just take a shield block.
Might or magic, I'll withstand it all. Do your worst.
Hopefully no freaking objection or whatever here. It is a mage secret though, isn't it always? They played 2 lightning storms? That's crazy. Wow, and the anti-magic shell. Okay, well I do have shield block, shield shatter, so that's good. I guess I check for counterspell. Buckler. Shield shatter isn't even that good, honestly. Maybe I just play a Trenchstalker. Sucks a lot against objection.
So many choices.
But if it's not objection, it's pretty good. Oh, ice barrier? Not even an issue. And the Trenchstalker lives? Just praying for the window to play Brann Lor'themar next turn, but it's not super likely. Oh wait, my opponent is overloaded for 4 here. Because of their dumbass lightning storms. Alright. So, this only buffs 2 minions, but it buffs Trenchstalker and Decimator Olgra, which are good enough to end the game for sure. Trenchstalker almost on its own. Alright, fun turn. Forged in Flame is certainly not a good draw. But as far as bad draws go, as soon as I draw a weapon, it ends up being pretty good. Did they shadow step it? That's awfully slow. Oh, I do have this card in my deck. If I play this here, it casts Shadow Step, which sucks a lot. But it either gets an objection out of the way, or it gives me a 1-mana minion, which means I could check for objection on some future turn and play Trenchstalker. What would be a better spell to copy? Another, like, Contraband Stash doesn't do anything. Oh, I guess I can copy the Colossal spell from Queen Azshara. So I probably should just end the turn. Hopefully they don't play another spell after that. I do have the Shield Shatter for this, which is nice. Ooh, Rakara. So I guess it's Rakara Shield Shatter. And then let's see if my 12/12 stays in play. Unfortunate. Hey, now that's a draw.
Magni versus Lady Presto.
You shall pay for your insolence.
For Cosmodon.
I do love Lor'themar. So annoying.
You can't stop this snowstorm. Not for my force.
The axe is good, but it costs 5 mana, of course. And I drew both freaking Trenchstalkers. Unfortunate.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
I do love being unable to play the game for multiple turns.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Oh, that's right. Feel groove.
If I could have swung with my weapon here, maybe I would have, but I can't. Might just be going ranker into ranker.
I bring the muscle and the magic.
Actually, I'm just coining Lor'themar Theron, right? My opponent hit Rune of the Archmage with this, which isn't nearly as scary as Drakefire Amulet. Oh, just kidding. It's even scarier than Drakefire Amulet. I do have Frozen Buckler, so if I can pick up a Shield Shatter, I think I'm actually winning this game. But anything other than Shield Shatter, I'm probably losing. Maybe an Olgra could do something good here. I mean, Ranker does give me 8 armor.
Maybe.
And if I go like Buckler Finley, it's kind of bad if I don't have Ranker to clean up after. Now these are weak, so if I Finley into a Shield Shatter, it can be pretty good.
Our gift of frost shields us.
That also dies to Shield Shatter. I guess I do have mana to play Shield Block as well. And my button's yellow, so that means I drew a 0 mana card, which means Shield Shatter. This last stand is a 50-50 to hit a big or small stalwart, I believe. And I can't even play the stalwart next turn, which is unfortunate. Okay, but this was a pretty weak turn from the opponent. So I do like that. Oh, that's a big one. Another shield shatter. My opponent's not going to play Astalor next turn. I think I want to try to get more out of the shield shatter. I'm at 16, so even on board they leave me with 10 armor, and I have more armor with Bash and Hero Power. It's not really what I wanted to see. I guess I can full clear here. That's a big Olgra. 6-14. They hit 10 mana, so they can play Astalor here, but it's not that likely to be good. Unless they have like a bunch of other damage in their hands somehow, but they're big spell mage, so they're not going to have Frozen Touch. Pretty even split between the two. Oh, Brann Olgra? She doesn't one-shot this though, which sucks. I guess I can, well, I can bash, but then I don't have mana for this. Is there anything I want to hit off from the depths? I don't really think there is. Let's just go Forged in Flame here. Okay, so I hit Asvedon. I believe that's Arcane Defenders, right? Which is sick. Oh my god, it's so sick. Please be correct about what this hits. Hell yeah. I'm gonna bash instead of hero power here because I just don't see a world where my opponent lives after this turn. So I just want the 1 extra armor. Rune of the Archmage could be nasty here. But like Flame Strike doesn't do it. Oh, and Iceblood Tower's a whiff. There's no way I lose now. Unless there's like a bunch of flurries. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
The day is yours.
Oh, I wanted to play Olgra.
Magni versus Arana
I alone will shield my people.
for Cosmodon.
Not the best hand, but maybe we can get something done. Okay. So I can cast a Chaos Strike with Asvedon. Probably not worth. Although I don't really have a specific plan in mind.
My blood boils for war.
I think I'm just playing Last Stand here, most likely. I guess this is better. I think the Weapons Expert should be pretty good next turn. Can play the Weapons Expert and the Axe to kill this.
A watery grave awaits.
Axe doesn't kill that. Maybe I should have taken a Frozen Buckler. I think I'm better off going for a Stalwart next turn. 16 health is pretty big, guarantees I can kill this Thinno. If this Thinno doesn't kill me first. Oh, am I dead? One off, so now I'm just dead to Fell Barrage whenever they draw it.
Might or magic, I'll withstand it all.
Well, if I just survive a turn, I get 10 armor from Rikara. And I don't think it's that easy for them to kill me here.
No force on Azeroth can stop me.
Could play Shield Shatter here just to push a bunch of face damage. I could push 13, my opponent's at 17. I'd have 15 next turn. It's pretty easy to get 2 out of this card. Let's try to kill him. Wait, hold up. I want my Shield Shatter back. Never mind, I win. So I have 15. This doesn't give me any more damage. This... Shit, what does this even do? They played Bone Glaive last turn. I think it might be a Spectral Sight. Shit, I don't know. Let's see if it's lethal.
Magic betrays those who abuse it.
Oh, it's Fury. Nice.
Unstoppable.
Do your worst.
Nice, nice, nice.
Magni versus Cyrella
Must not falter.
for Cosmodon.
I see you've brought guests.
Alright, hopefully this is actually a priest and not a rogue. Although even rogue does give me a bit of time to have some fun. I do have Lor'themar Theron, I have Last Stand, so I can make a pretty big minion. But damn, my hand does nothing until then. Can't wait to draw my other Stalwart before I get the chance to play Last Stand.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
I wouldn't mind having a Finley for post Lor'themar. I guess this is just Plague Priest, right? Maybe I want to hold Lor'themar for Brann against Plague Priest.
Not for my forge.
Happy that I haven't bashed this, so I can actually draw a card off of it. That is fine with me. I'm definitely starting to fill up my hand here. Maybe I bash face. Probably not, though.
Rest easy, child. You're safe now.
It's Brann. What if I shield shatter this? Is that a real play?
So many choices.
I think it's probably a real play. That's not a real play. What am I talking about? I do kind of want to dump cards so I can play Forged in Flame, but I don't really want to do that until after I play Lor'themar Theron, which is turn 10 because I drew Brann.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
I guess I'm playing a shield block. A Ranker? Sure. Get rankered. You know, I have been holding this Stalwart, but I guess I can just play it, can't I? I don't think it was ever really good in any of these last few turns, but I wasn't even considering playing it. Plague Spreader. Definitely not Stalwart. Very happy to see that at the bottom of the deck. I guess it's just Shield Shatter. Next turn could be Brann, Lor'themar, and then Shield Shatter to kill this without it hitting an important minion. I don't love it transforming Silver Fury Stalwart or this Trenchstalker, but they're really not that important. Opponent is showing 13 damage, but they're going to have to kill Brann. I don't know. I think it's fine to hold on to Shield Shatter. I've got 2 Bucklers. I've got Rukara. Thought about using my weapon because I have so many weapon charges and a Forged in Flame in hand. But, it wasn't good on any of the minions, and if it went face, they just healed it up with this guy, so... Kinda silly to even play it. I guess I start with a Shield Shatter here. Play my 32 power minion.
Might or magic.
Thank you.
I'll withstand it all. Your worst.
Feel free to transform whatever you'd like. And I do not want to end this turn with drawing cards, because if my Trenchstalker gets transformed, I will be extremely sad. Ah, Shadowward Rune. Hate to see it. That is a large weapons expert. Okay. What does this say? After I kill the minion, so the death rattle should go off first, right?
Not for my force, might or magic. I'll withstand your worst.
Okay, the death rattle did not go off first, but I didn't draw Trenchstalker or Olgra, so it's fine. That's fine. I don't really want them to steal Rukara, but it's not the end of the world. Honestly, it might be kind of annoying if they steal Plague Spreader, because then they can just play it and I have to worry about it. Kind of annoying. Oh, just kidding. It's not that annoying.
Do your worst.
I feel like people emote when I draw lethal pretty often. Are they cheating? Why did they emote there?